Hello simmers, good to see you again, welcome back on the channel. Today we are going through the complete startup procedure of the brand new Quasar, an aircraft capable of flying. Yeah, so far nothing extraordinary, right? But if I finish that sentence with flying in space, well, that changes everything. Alright, let's start with a quick walk around and we can take a look at the beast. So I hope you will enjoy the brand of the tires here. So for the record, I've already jumped into the cockpit to open the landing gear bay and the nuclear core bay, so that you can see it on this first walk around. And I chose the ESA livery for the European Space Agency. And here you can have a better look at the nuclear core. Alright, I think it's time to jump in the cockpit. We have made sure everything was fine, because when you will be flying at Mach 7, you better have a clean aircraft, right? So in the cockpit, the first thing you will notice is this brand new EFB, custom made by Flying Fries, where you can check different menu, the fuel, the different pilots, the cargo missions that we will cover in another video, the options, the speed references, information page to access the manual, music page, and the home page. So first we are going to just remove all the covers. As you can see here, and the hard roof. And now we can just look around us, this beautiful vast canopy. There's a lot, by the way, of Easter eggs in the aircraft that I will let you discover. So first we need to check the circuit breakers, and as you can see here, they are functional. If I cut the circuit breaker of the batteries won't work. So make sure all your circuit breakers are engaged. Alright, everything is fine. The next step is just turning the battery 1 and 2 on. And the first time you will enter the cockpit, Kara is going to give you a short line to say, hey, hello Captain, glad to see you back in the cockpit. So the nuclear links are open and the avionic is turned on.
Sound level test.
So now you can set Kara's volume as you like. You can just turn it off or completely or to the max.
Sound level test.
Now we can test the flight control surfaces, the thrust vectoring and the max surfaces by just pressing those 3 buttons, and the aircraft is going to automatically test for yourself all the controls. As you can see right now, the thrust vectoring moving. Perfect. It's almost complete already. So it's quite quick. Usually that's something the pilot is doing it himself, but here the aircraft is doing it. And it's okay. So we can close the landing gear bay and the nuclear core bay. And I believe so we have the right radars. And the test, yeah, 100% is good. We can check all the OLED displays. Everything is good. And the next step is going to turn on the electrolyzers, the hydrogen electrolyzers, so left and right. And after that you can open all the fuel pumps. here you can see we are producing 252 gallons per minute of fuel. That's quite cool, right? So right now we have in unlimited range. But of course when we will be flying, that will be a different story. So we need to turn the beacon on, and now we can start the APU master switch, the APU start button, and the APU bleed. After that, make sure to secure the seat and the ladder. And we have a beautiful animation for both of them. So because I've shown you the ladder, you have not seen the seat moving forward, but you will see it by yourself. And now we can start the engines. So please do not do exactly... I took a bad habit with the Quasar. It is to turn all 4 engines at the same time, and that's really a bad habit. So please, I'm sorry I did not have the time to record another footage, but please do not do exactly like that. Just turn engine 1 and 4 on for the beginning, please. Just turn engine 1 and 4 at the beginning, because it will make your life so much easier when taxiing. Because if you turn on the 4 engines at the same time, like I'm doing on this way, you will need to brake to taxi. I mean, you need to brake all the time, because the 4 engines are producing too much thrust, even when they are idle. So only 1 engine, 1 and 4. And here you can see the beautiful animation of the landing lights. I love that animation. So we have done engine 1 and 4, right? I'm giving you a wink here. Now we can check our messages and acknowledge them. So yeah, we need to close the canopy. Perfect. And we can acknowledge this parking brake warning. And as you can see, the fuel tanks are going up. And that's how we end up this first video tutorial about the Quasar, with the before start checklist and the startup procedure. On the next video we will see the taxi and takeoff procedures. Alright, see you soon guys. Take care. Bye bye.